Hi folks, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Black Series Master Soul figure from Star Wars The Acolyte. Uh, Amazon Haul has had a lot of Star Wars toys up there recently, so it's going to be heavy Star Wars for a little bit. But I'm very excited because I do like The Acolyte. It's not perfect, but I also really like the High Republic. I wasn't I when I read the first book, I was like, meh, this is kind of boring. But then the following books got me addicted. I've read all of Phase One's main books and some of the comics. I've read Phase Three. I've mostly skipped Phase Two because it's a prequel, and I just don't like prequels. Anyways, as you can see here, I've gotten quite a bit of them. Now, some of these in the background are ones you've seen before, and there'll be some that you'll be seeing over the next couple of weeks. But today we're here to talk about Master Soul. Master Soul, of course, being one of the main characters from the Acolyte. He is the Jedi Master who is assigned to try to hunt down the murder of Trinity from the Matrix. So let's go ahead and take a look at the box. As you can see here, it's got some lovely artwork of him. We do have the blurb. At the end of the High Republic era, a former Padawan reunites with her Jedi Master to investigate a series of crimes, but the forces they confront turn out to be far more sinister and personal than they anticipated. Then you got nothing really here, nothing really here, nothing really here. It's a box. Let's go ahead and bring the camera in and let's take a look at Soul, who I do have standing in front of the insert. And I do like the insert on this one. It's got that nice red to it. So it does make him stand out, makes it look much more threatening, embellishing, whatever you want to say. There's not going to be a lot to talk about for most of these Star Wars figures because they are Star Wars figures. They're pretty much all the same. So let's go ahead and take a look at the head sculpt. The head sculpt is a nice head sculpt. I think they aged him just a little too much. He didn't quite have those sunken cheekbones, but he does look nice. He does look nice and stern, which is what his character was supposed to be. You do get that lovely yellow for the High Republic, the yellow and gold. And of course, you do get the soft goods cape, which can come off. The hood is stitched together, so you can't put the hood up unless you break that. It's the standard, pretty much everything here. But let's take a look at the details. So you do get his belt. You do get his like mission things, his belt, his code cylinders. Yeah, and you get the port where the lightsaber ports in right there if you take the blade off. As far as articulation, it's a standard head. It's on a ball joint. You do get some upper waist, but it is restricted. You do get full rotation on the arms, but the robe will get in the way. So if you take the robe off, you do get that. Ooh, look at those gauntlets. We're going to talk. We're going to talk. Leg can kick forward up just ever so slightly because of the skirt. Leg can kick back barely because of the skirt and butt. You do get upper leg rotation. You do get knee rotation single, but it is also rotatable there. And you get the standard ankle tilt thing. You do get the hand rotation, and of course you do get elbow, upper arm. Standard Hasbro at this point for anything that isn't Transformers. He does, of course, come with a lightsaber in a hand that's making a gun motion, even though he doesn't shoot a gun. Maybe he's just trying to point. Aha! You will do what I say and not as I do. But he does come with his lightsaber. And for those of you who tuned in the other day, you can see a full review of the replica lightsaber as well. But you do get that nice detail to it, so let's go take the blade out. Ever since my Obi-Wan one broke, I'm a little nervous on those. But it's a lightsaber. You can, of course, like I said, port it into his belt, and you can hang it off there if you have the thumbs and hand-eye coordination to do so. So, yeah, he can carry it, unlike some Ren servants. And because these blades are interchangeable, stand up, you can, of course, give it the red one if you so wish. But thankfully, I don't have a figure to really give that to, except for that hologram May figure, who's not in this display, because I only bought it for the Hollow Puck. Let's go ahead and put his lightsaber back together. The red blade, of course, came from my Reva figure. She had those extra blades. Go ahead and take off the robe so we can take a look at the underneath here. Bound, Jacob down, bound, Jacob down. And you can really see the detail that they've made on the hair. The robes look nice. They're pressed. They show the arrogance of the Jedi from this period. They're unstoppable. The Nihil are long gone. He does get those very cool gauntlets and gloves, so he does look a warrior. But let's go ahead and take a look at how he looks with other High Republic figures. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide this out. I'm going to get rid of this because it's not going to stand up on its own either anyways. And you can see how it compares to some of these other High Republic figures. Now, of course, Dagan Jara is the most decorated. He's got the real gold on there, the white, and it just stands out more compared to the TV show characters. But you can just see how well he looks compared to everyone else. And of course, Chimera, of course, is done all in black. But you do see the uniform yellow for the ones who still are part of the temple versus the Wayfinders. I think she's a Wayfinder at this point. I could be wrong. I haven't read that book. So you do get that yellow, you do get the brown. So you do get this cool uniform look. So if you do have a display, they definitely fit in together. And even Kelnaka in the background has that lovely yellow as well. But yeah, that's it for this review. Thank you very much for watching. Please comment down below. Tell me what you liked, what you didn't like, what you want to see next.